Hey everyone, welcome back to Brew and Boost, your daily shot of current events, smart conversation, and natural English for real life.
I'm Jake, she's Emily, and today we're talking about the end of a late night legend.
That's right, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert is getting canceled next May. And it's not just about Colbert. This might be the beginning of the end for late night TV as we know it.
No more band, no more monologues, no more celebrity guests. It's wild.
But here's where it gets even more interesting. Just days before CBS made the announcement, Colbert publicly criticized his own network's parent company, Paramount. That timing has people asking some serious questions.
I see where this is going.
Exactly. So let me throw this one at you, Jake. Why did Colbert recently criticize Paramount? A, for canceling Netflix subscriptions. B, for cutting his salary. Or C, for settling a lawsuit with President Trump.
Oof, that's a good one. I think I know, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if I get it right by the end.
Hang on to your guess. Listeners, you too, and we'll reveal the answer at the end of today's lesson. But first, let's jump into our dialogue. Maya and Alex are reacting to the cancellation and wondering whether something deeper is going on. Did you hear? Colbert's show is getting the axe next May.
Yeah, and CBS says it's all about money, but I feel like there's more to the story.
Same. He totally lambasted Paramount right before the cancellation. Talk about suspicious timing.
Exactly. Some folks think it's political, but CBS is brushing that off like it's no big deal.
Late night shows have been on thin ice for years, though. Ad revenue is down, and audiences are shrinking.
True, but pulling the plug on one of the top-rated shows, that's bold.
Honestly, it feels like they're bidding farewell to an entire era of TV.
Yep, if networks want viewers back, they'll have to seriously rethink the whole model.
Let's break that down line by line. First up, the phrase getting the axe is an idiom. It means the show is being canceled or shut down. You can also use this for jobs, departments, or even whole companies. It's a pretty dramatic expression, which fits here since The Late Show has been around for decades.
Right, and getting the axe almost sounds like something from an old execution scene, but now it's just about getting cut. Like, our podcast better not get the axe. Anyway, next line. That phrase, more to the story, is very useful. It means I think something is being hidden or not fully explained. It's great when you want to express skepticism in a soft way.
Totally. You could say, they said it was a power outage, but I think there's more to the story. It's polite, but suspicious. Let's pause on lambasted. It means to criticize someone harshly, especially in public. And it's strong, not just he disagreed, but he went in on them.
Right? Colbert didn't just make a joke. He called out Paramount for settling a lawsuit with Trump. Also, talk about suspicious timing is a great natural phrase. You're not asking a question. You're pointing something out. It's kind of sarcastic.
Let's take brushing that off. That's a common phrasal verb, meaning to dismiss something casually, like it doesn't matter. Imagine brushing dust off your shoulder. That's the mental image.
And some folks think it's political. He's talking about the theory that Colbert's firing might have been connected to his criticism of Trump. Not proven, but definitely being discussed.
Here's a great idiom, on thin ice. It means you're in a dangerous or risky position, close to failure. Like, I forgot my anniversary. I'm already on thin ice.
She's saying the whole late-night industry is unstable, viewership has been dropping, and advertisers are pulling out. Ad revenue is down just means the money they earn from commercials is shrinking.
Another idiom, pulling the plug. It means to suddenly stop or cancel something, especially a project or a show. It originally came from unplugging machines, like stopping life support.
Yeah, it's not just ending the show, it's cutting it off fast. Also, notice the tone. That's bold. He's impressed, but also surprised. It's gutsy to cancel a show that's still winning awards.
Bidding farewell is a poetic way to say goodbye. It's emotional and final. And she's not just talking about Colbert, she's talking about the end of late-night comedy itself.
Exactly. Letterman, Leno, Conan, all of that is fading. Streaming and TikTok are taking over that space.
Here, rethink the model means reimagine how something works. Model here refers to the business structure, how networks make shows, how they make money, how they reach audiences.
It's not just try harder, it's start from scratch. They can't keep doing things the old way and expect people to stop watching Netflix.
All right, that wraps up our breakdown of Alex and Maya's conversation. You've heard how they used everyday expressions to talk about a big cultural shift.
And now that we've walked through the details, let's listen to that dialogue one more time, this time with fresh ears.
Did you hear? Colbert's show is getting the axe next May.
Yeah, and CBS says it's all about money, but I feel like there's more to the story.
Same. He totally lambasted Paramount right before the cancellation. Talk about suspicious timing.
Exactly. Some folks think it's political, but CBS is brushing that off like it's no big deal.
Late night shows have been on thin ice for years, though. Ad revenue is down, and audiences are shrinking.
True, but pulling the plug on one of the top-rated shows, that's bold.
Honestly, it feels like they're bidding farewell to an entire era of TV.
Yep, if networks want viewers back, they'll have to seriously rethink the whole model.
Expression Spotlight. All right, Jake, let's move into today's Expression Spotlight.
Yep, 5 key expressions, all pulled straight from that conversation between Alex and Maya. Let's make sure our listeners not only understand them, but feel confident using them.
First up, get the axe. This expression means someone or something is being cut, canceled, or removed, usually suddenly and without much warning.
It's often used in work and media. A show can get the axe, a marketing campaign can get the axe, even an employee can get the axe if they're fired unexpectedly.
And it carries a little drama. It doesn't just mean stop. It implies a harsh or final decision. The roots go back to the image of being chopped, literally with an axe.
Examples would be, after the merger, 3 departments got the axe. Or, that app never launched. It got the axe during beta testing.
You can use it in casual speech too. Just be aware of the tone. It's informal but effective.
Second is the verb lambast. To lambast someone means to criticize them harshly, often in public or with strong emotion.
It's more than just disagreeing. When you lambast someone, you're calling them out in a very direct, sometimes angry way.
The tone here is strong. It can be serious or sarcastic, but it's always intense. You might hear it in political news or in everyday frustration.
It's not super common in casual conversation, but it's a great word to know if you're reading news articles or making a strong point in writing.
And if you say it out loud, make sure you mean it. It's not a light word.
Third, brush off. This one's very conversational. To brush something off means to dismiss it casually, often when someone brings up a concern or criticism.
It's like saying, that's not important, or I don't need to deal with this. But usually, without giving a real explanation.
And it can be a little rude, or at least emotionally distant. If someone brushes off your ideas or feelings, it means they're not really taking them seriously.
Examples: he brushed off the warning signs, or she brushed off my suggestion in the meeting.
You can also brush off a mistake, like, don't worry, I brushed it off and kept going. That version is more neutral.
Next expression, on thin ice. If you're on thin ice, you're in a risky or unstable situation. One wrong move, and there might be consequences.
It creates a clear image. You're walking on a frozen lake, and the ice could crack at any moment.
People use it at work, in relationships, anywhere pressure is high. Like, you're on thin ice with me, don't lie again.
It's not always loud or angry, but it is serious. It signals that someone's pushing their luck. And last, pull the plug. This means to suddenly stop or cancel something, usually a project, a plan, or a program that was already running.
The original image is hospital equipment. Pulling the plug means stopping life support. That's why it still sounds dramatic or final.
You might hear, the company pulled the plug on the event after poor ticket sales, or investors pulled the plug on the startup.
It's not just ending, it's a decision to stop supporting something, usually because it's failing or costing too much.
It's a power move, and it usually comes from the top managers, executives, or investors.
So that's our 5 for today. Get the axe, lambast, brush off, on thin ice, and pull the plug.
Every one of these adds precision and personality to your English. Whether you're reading the news, talking with coworkers, or just trying to sound more natural, these are the real deal.
All right, before we wrap up, let's circle back to that quiz from earlier and see how close we were.
Back at the top of the episode, I asked you, and you, Jake, why Colbert publicly criticized Paramount right before his show got canceled. And the correct answer is C. He lambasted Paramount for settling a lawsuit with Trump. He called it a big fat bribe on air just days before CBS pulled the plug on his show.
Which definitely made the timing feel a little suspicious.
Exactly. And now you know how to talk about that whole situation using sharp, natural English, whether you're describing a cancellation, calling someone out, or warning a friend they're on thin ice.
That's it for today's Brew and Boost. If this helped you sound smarter in English and think smarter too, follow the show and share it with a friend.
We'll be back tomorrow with another real-world story, another set of practical expressions, and another chance to level up your English.
Till then, stay curious, stay confident, and don't brush off what matters.
See you next time.